comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Luis. Those brothers, all that songstress. But this...
Shh! They're here.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Luis and live to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
There he is!
I'm glad you could make it.
I feel... somewhat...
No need to be modest. Standing in attendance here proves you've won. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the... Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex 4. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that Sanctorus forward with the intent of winning. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
If my sword will be of use, you have it.
It's your life on the line now, boy.
Don't go losing it too quick.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again? All right.
All right. Look! Ah! Ugh.
Stop!
Yes.
Oi!
Yeah! No way! Oh, God.
Now we just keep up the syrup.
Might I have a moment, please?
Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel. I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Stroll.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to? He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
What?
Oi!
Oh no! Oh no!
Phew! Close one. What was that? Floor suddenly tilted. Whoa! What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magla crystal. Maybe this is it. That helped a lot. Oh. do? But... what do we do? Huh? Did you... Hmm? Here we go. Gangway! No. This isn't happening.
Do not forswear.
Okay, here we go. Gangway! No. This isn't happening.
Do not
Okay, here we go. Gangway! Look at you! Sweet! Ah! All right! This is no good. Ah! Ah! Whew. And yet... Let's hurry. Okay? Oh, good. Everything's pretty standard. Incredible. Huh. Check this out. Look. This... Huh? Look! But why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there's...
That's impossible.
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? Wait, in there! There's a hidden book. Yes, magic formulas! Which one has the print?
What are you doing here?
I'm...
Not even bothering to...
Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? Well,
You're that fairy from before. Count Luis.
hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you?
Oh, I'm really losing my time. So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
Hey, get away from him!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What exactly are you looking for?
Can't say, but I'll ask you no questions. So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving...
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a...
Gallica? Your name is Gallica? Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guard...
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runtime might have figured for a rat, but even my lord's favorite little songbird. And when he hears it from me...
Everything's falling apart! What do we... I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. I knew it. We both know what you're...
Who are you? What are you?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
She told us to run, but we can't just...
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Ford and the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public. This hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
Hey! All hail Lord Luis! We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Hey! Tell! Look!
The Caradrius is airborne!
What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. Do you know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa! Tell! Eyes up! It's coming down!
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa! Tell!
This is no good. Hurry! Everything's pretty standard. Huh? Ready? Mm-hmm. Was that? Mm-hmm. No! I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. But I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. Hector, come.
Hector? Wait, that animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Gladel, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Rassant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through...
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being... And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector! Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Judah might...
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right. I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected. This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you.
Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I am Juani's sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less. What? It worked? Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well, O lodestar who wanders in sorrow. O thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me! What you see now is my commitment to my song! Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart!
How does she have the same power? She's just a damned singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
I see. So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really, especially for me. That's just as well. You can lend me your strength, too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. Do you know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands! A duel, then. You can die together.
Fine. He wants a brutal fight, and he's about to get one. Let's give it hell!
Moving to the front, moving to the rear. Watch me! Raging fire!
Let's set it up! Not this. I won't hold back!
You hit their weakness!
I'll give
This
this
is just what I need! That one didn't hit! Come on, Juna, focus!
With me now, Hector!
I'm all prepared.
If you would. Thank you.
With me now, Hector!
Watch me! A bit much. Come on, help me out. Masked dancer!
Howling wind! Hit their weakness!
Let's go!
Don't let up now, Juna!
Win!
You hit their weakness!
This I call
That's
upon
your
a
opening,
royal
Captain!
soul!
Death
Come
to
forth,
all
royal
traitors!
soul!
Hector! Die!
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Behold this power!
It's okay. Let's go!
Die already!
Watch me! Let's
I knew
be
you'd
cool!
help.
My
Magic
star is rising!
Scour!
Behold this power! Let's not. Watch me! Raging fire!
You're nothing!
Come on!
You bastard!
Masked dancer! Sorry, my mistake.
Come forth, royal soul!
Your rightful... Help!
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
I give. Please.
What do we do? If we let him run off...
But killing him would give us a lot to explain.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book! Why? What's happening? No. I'm the future king. I can't. I can't breathe. Why?
Is he dead?
What the hell?
Dead?
No! He's the one who would...
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarter.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that?
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but when...
You having a laugh?
Anyway, Ben Gladell went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help.
Yes.
Right!
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree.
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio.
Well, no, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all.
Is that so? Well...
Your throat all better then, Lady Ju...
My... Ah, yes. Much better.
He,
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's...
Yeesh, looks could kill.
So Gladel was our rat, was he?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped and Lady...
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. The boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock. It appears your stunt...
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing. What was...
Yeah, who knows?
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds, too, not...
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a friend. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next time.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner.
Let her do as she pleases.
What's wrong, Del?
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's
All right.
Sorry for barging in. A bit... What? You haven't told...
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is...
I think you and I were after the same thing in old...
Don't tell me. You're the...
Grievous. Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the opera...
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica...
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress...
His lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him. No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking out...
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I...
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No. Quite the other. I request... A singer's whole self is built off all she and nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis.
All that just so you could grow as a singer?
I know what I put my life on the line for, that's all.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crowns.
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir... Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting...
We'll be counting on you.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
Well, didn't see that coming. I'll do my best to help... Gotta get back on track.
Anyway... Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing?
Actually, Grius's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins.
Rella? The girl they call...
Saint Rella. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered...
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That...
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Wait, you know her? I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would... No, really, it's...
There are some conditions, but we could travel...
Well, no sense wait.
Right.
You actually... Wait, how did you...
Don't shout in the streets.
How can I not? Do you know...
Hey, look! Isn't...
It is! It's the lady to... Oh, hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to...
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around.
Wait, this Rella's a world-class
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the
Come on, let's...
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you
a fair thought.
If you say so, then...
Let's hurry.
All right, then.
Whatever. I can't believe you stay painless. Close your eyes.
What now?
Let's go.
Oh, God.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello, how can I help you?
Long time no see.
And you?
Right. Now that you all know each other's... Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't...
It's been forever, Juna.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden in Tilbrile Haven. But that's wonderful. Such...
Oh, social climb. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Signet.
Actually, there's something we'd...
Where?
I know it's asking a lot, but...
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget.
Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct...
I suppose...
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a knight of the...
Hold on!
The death of His Highness was a tragedy. One I would see repaid. Then, surely, the man who penned this...
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Louise.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden. But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Louise had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I see now I needn't have given it a...
Of course! I am Joanna.
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not... I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Louise lives, it doesn't matter.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, this formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you...
What?
I'm sorry I couldn't be...
No, you've done plenty.
Pardon me, young man. You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course.
Thank you. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend...
The curse is impossible to break?
Did I miss a funeral? I've never...
What do we...
The only way left is to take down...
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll.
Plenty of assassins have come for Louise, but the King's magic works every time.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance?
This might be the end.
Still, we have... The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Louise.
For now, he told us to wait until the race is next.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brain...
Well, I must say I'm impressed.
Yes, as much as they...
Apologies. 'Tis hardly a commendation worthy of it.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath.
Right this way.
Well, no point getting reckless now. By the way, what have you been doing?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder. Always been my dream to fly on wings. Then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start to wonder. A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
So you just gave...
Hardly. It'll take more than that to stamp out my fires. Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and but ever since that accident, I suppose I've been you and the rest of our merry band are, the way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll...
So?
All right, then. What now?
Luis!
Right. Got it. Got it.
Really? Really?
All right, then. Sure.
Good night. Oh, good. What's the matter? No, not in particular. Once we're back tomorrow, even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the You know, I thought I was fine doing all that and finally having others who know the truth and you personally saved me from death. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time. What's it like? The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. Oh, how inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest... I'd say the results of the exhibition are short. In first place, the undisputed... And the traitor Luis in second.
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing this...
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich.
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Louis, the lad responsible for exposing...
Right! Wasn't expecting that one.
Oi! Crier man! Where's...
Who? Oh, right, that Gladell or something. No sign of him.
So it really was all talk then? A disgrace to the Russo.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've some big ideas, that girl.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the king...
Now, here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still...
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. And that's the bell! Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament. First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the...
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over.
I haven't seen Juna this morning.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her.
Now, at long last, we are recovering and offering...
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so... To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
Her sudden obligation
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is out. You are to gather there by the deadline with a divine... Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose... They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these... Please deliver them to their... May all our aspiring heroes be blessed.
What a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively.
Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round, this two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve with the... And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Ford. To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicated... Now, ladies and gentlemen...
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder!
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What do you mean?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to...
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you.
Looks like our first job's come. These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladell incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival? Good on ya!
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might...
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with a god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate... Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated?
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question...
Draco Dios. The Draco implies something to do with
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of knob...
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I?
You certainly are attached to them.
Well, it's their first formal assignment.
So be it then. You...
So, my lord, where can we find this
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. May we both find success...
All right.
Oi there!
All right, then. What now?
Well met, eh?
You are.
Then...
Wonderful.
Aha!
All right, then.
Wonderful.
Hang on, you're... That's the one from the exhibition.
No.
Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
Oi!
Hey!
Wonderful.
So foolish at around...
Hey there!
Wonderful.
Well met, eh? Oi there!
Oh, we...
Oi there! Well met, eh? I'm just incredulous.
Hey, listen. Huh?
Okay, so...
All right, then. Let's head there right away.
Young man.
Oh. Right.
What's this? Yeah?
You there!
Ugh! What's this, young man? Oh, come off it.
Wonderful.
Young man! Young man!
Now what am I to do? Well met, eh?
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
They've really crossed the line.
Wait. You're not with the Sanct...
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too...
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our...
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call... But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and...
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the maid?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of power.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary.
To be fair, we are looking for one.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? 'Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where sanctism...
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to...
So that's why you're in this...
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw that... I've not introduced myself yet, have I? Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
We don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Dracodios is on Verga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea ourselves! Ha ha ha! Don't worry, chums! I'm on the job!
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladell mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah?
You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll...
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design.
But why? We'd not even spoke...
Island Schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Mont...
Huh. The man has a point.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You're...
Oh, right! Nearest, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big...
Really? Don't tell me you're making the...
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
poor newcomers are working so hard.
We're here on Master Luis's orders, I'm sure. Or do you have a problem with...
Rather. We're running short.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive?
If you don't like it, leave.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Nothing like a sea voyage for a bit of fun.
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They probably still suspect.
I agree. We definitely...
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she...
Well met, eh?
All right. Where to?
Now what am I to do?
Young man! Young man!
Fancy a look?
Young man! Young man!
For that? Now what am I to do?
Hang on. Hang on.
Now what am I to do?
Stop!
Hang on. Isn't that... Look at that! Besides... Yep.
Now what am I to do?
What now? What now?